love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find.
Welcome. Hello. What is up, Corin? And hey, Dun, what's up? Today's match is going to be NZA versus 36 Stormo. This is the last match that has been needed to be streamed from the first round of fights. So let's get it started. We got Krasnodar up north versus Sochi, I believe. Yeah, Sochi Adler. NZA, red team, their home team this time around, or this fight. And yeah, let's take a look at their lineup real quick. We'll look at the NZA lineup first. I think they don't have everyone spawned in yet, so we'll take a look at them in a second. Maybe 36 have everyone spawned in. 36 does have everyone spawned in, so over here we got a couple of F-18s coming in. Ooh, triple, what the heck? Holy crap. 36 Stormo with 6 Sidewinders, triple tanks, and 2 AIM-7s on this. Holy crap. That's a crazy loadout. So real quick, I gotta make sure. Yeah, I'm unmuted. Okay, just making sure. On the other 18, he still has not loaded up yet, but he's at least got a centerline tank. We'll take a look at him again in a second. Mirage, he's probably just gonna load up with the standard Mirage loadout. We got flankers over here, and they're flanking. Got their standard 4R 2T 473 loadout on both jets. Both jets right there. Let's take a look at. Okay, this time this guy's going with a little bit more of a sane loadout. All right, thank you, Corin, for the voice and music ratio. Good, awesome, sweet. All right, so yeah, looking at the other Hornet, he's coming with a little bit more of a sane loadout. Still a bit heavy on the fuel. I wonder why they're taking so much fuel. Triple tanks on a Hornet, and in this kind of environment, I wonder what they were expecting. And I wonder, like, geez, because I mean they don't have very many missiles. It's not Fox 3, so the fights really shouldn't be lasting all that long. So I really wonder, and the ingress isn't even that far. It's like a 60-mile ingress to the bullseye, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 55 miles to the bullseye. It's 110 miles between air bases, so it's not like they're traveling a really far distance. It's kind of just crazy that they're taking so many tanks, and especially, like, I mean, he's taking 4 Sidewinder or 4 Sparrows, and his flight lead, who Ghost, I believe, is probably his flight lead since he taxied first. He's, you know, he's got 6 AIM-9s. So I really want to see. I'm actually really interested in what their plan is with this. It's kind of crazy. Haven't seen anybody do that. Mirage, standard loadout. He's got the missile warning systems on the back of those Magics. And then we're gonna look at NZA. Their skins are broken for me for some reason. I don't know if maybe I installed them in the wrong spot or something. But I'll try and get that fixed for the next NZA stream if I do stream it. But also, noticeably, NZA, same exact missile loadout, however, no centerline tank. They are taking wing tanks, though. I really want to know what the idea behind only 2 Sparrows and 6 AIM-9s is. Hey, Status, how's it going? Just taking a look. This is your guys' side. I don't know why. I just installed the skins today, and I did not test them before doing this, but they are for some reason broken. I don't know why. I'll get that fixed next time around, though. Again, over here, another NZA F-18 taking 6 Sidewinders, only 2 Sparrows. Is he actually taking triple tanks? He is taking triple tanks. Lots of fuel. Over here, this guy, a little bit more of a sane loadout, at least with the fuel, only a centerline bag, but he still has the same missile loadout. 6 Sidewinders, 2 Sparrows. And then we have over here 2 F-16s, 6 Sidewinders each, triple bags. So, I mean, that's really all they can take. Very interesting to see, very interesting to have F-16s as the main thing. I mean, maybe if this is the most comfortable thing that they fly, that makes a lot of sense. But the Hornets, at the very least, I'm very surprised only 2 Sparrows. And then a lot of gas. Like both sides are taking this exact loadout, and I really want to know why. Because it's very interesting, and I really wonder what kind of game they're going for with that kind of stuff. I guess they're really just trying to push to the merge. But then again, I don't know why they have so much fuel. It's not like these games shouldn't really last all that long. So I think we'll ride along with red team over here for the takeoff. It's gonna look kind of funky because their skins are busted, but should be interesting nonetheless. So yeah. Also, I didn't even announce who's on what side. So for the NZA side, we have Status 32 over here. Who I don't know if he's the leader of the NZA. I don't know much about the NZA guys. They are kind of like on the complete opposite side of the world from me. We got Trench Feet over here, Ragnar. Engines I think is new to me. I haven't seen him before. And then we got Enforcer here as well. So those are the 5 guys flying for NZA. And then over here for 36 Stormo. I don't know much about 36 other than I believe they're an Italian team, national team. We got Wexo with this R, so probably a recruit or something like that. We got Ghost, Mav, Falcon, and Drigo probably. So don't really. I haven't ever seen 36 Stormo fight, so I'm really interested to see how they fight. I fought against NZA during SATAC, so I kind of know a bit about them, but haven't really done much with them because it's kind of hard to do stuff with people 14 hours ahead of your thing or 12 hours ahead of you or whatever. So but we do have them lined up here and ready to go. Probably gonna start in a minute, so let's go ahead and do that, and let's zoom in. We'll just say this is Canadian. They're representing the Canadians with this broken skin, because I believe this is like kind of like the Canadian flora or the Canadian multicam or whatever. It's also kind of like the Australian, not brown enough though. Nice little takeoff here. So, I assume with all this gas that you want to see the 3-bag guy pull some moves, Squid? I know. I like I said, I'm really interested to see what they do with all that gas because, like, again, it's only 110 miles between air bases. 55 miles to the bullseye, and both sides are doing this on their 18s. This Hornet over here is also taking triple bags. He's taking 4 Sparrows, however. I think he's probably going to fare a lot better against the NZA guys, just because he has more. And then the flankers, obviously, like, they just have so many more Fox 1s than the NZA guys are bringing. Let me see. Yeah, Ghost is triple tanked up. Mav is also triple tanked up. Oh, actually, I think they swapped their loadout. Oh, no, Ghost is still rocking the 6 Sidewinders. They have... I mean, they're carrying the same loadout over here and there, but very, very interesting. So this one didn't bring a centerline tank, but he still got the 6 Sidewinders, 2 Sparrows, and yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. This guy only brought a centerline, and this guy's triple tank. So very, very inconsistent. Loadouts, at least fuel-wise. I wonder if that'll ever be a problem. Hey, Cookie. Oh, shit, that's right. Shoot. I can change that right now. They'll ingress. They're ingressing right now. I can change that. Whoopsie daisy. I totally forgot to change that. Don't look at my stuff. Where's the NZA logo? Where's the NZA logo? There it is. There we go. Fixed. Woo! I'm a professional streamer, don't worry. Yeah, I had my stream set up for GRC 36, and I thinking that I was doing NZA, and I totally forgot about the NZA fight. Even though that was the one that I had #1 on my list, it just totally blew past my head. I have no clue why. Play of the game was the clutch logo change. So true. Alright, so it looks like NZA is coming in here in a bit of a little, like, you know, left flank heavy wall formation here. We got 16 way over here on the right with trench feet. Engines in the center with that F-18. And then 36 Stormo, they're coming in. 2 ships, SC-27, 2 ship F-18 with, like, the Mirage kind of leading that F-18 group over there. They're not in burner, though. They're all moving in really slow, so I wonder if they're afraid of gas or something like that. But 36 are climbing through 18 to 20,000 feet. NZA over here are already up at 32,000 feet. Trench feet, especially in his F-16, they're climbing, so they're really going for decent energy. Engines here slow, 40,000 feet, subsonic, way slow too. 175 knots indicated, only going 360 over the ground. He's slow as hell. Ragnar over here, same deal, 34,000 but very slow. Enforcer, 36,000, very slow. F-16, 32,000, very slow. Trench feet is slowing down, but he's continuing to climb. He's really going for that altitude. Holy cow! He's gonna try and RMAX the shit out of that AIM-9. I hope that'll be great to see. 36 just taking their time. You know, they are really slow, only going about Mach 0.5, Mach 0.6 in the climb here, but they are slowly passing through 25,000 feet. SC-27's a bit faster, going about Mach 0.8, 9, or yeah, Mach 0.7 or 8, and they are slowly climbing through 21,000 feet. So, really interesting to see this division of energy states here between the two teams. So definitely going to be a slow entry. I believe the bubble, how big is the bubble again? 32 miles in radius or something like that. So I think NZA have just entered the bubble. Same deal with 36 Stormo. 36 Stormo now just about approaching 30,000 feet. We have the high 30s over here. Status 32 down at 33,000 feet and climbing. All the 18s have, the 18s over here have stabilized in 37 to 40,000 range. F-18 back here in 34,000 descending. They are gaining speed. Trench feet over here blowing. He climbed real high and is now blowing all of his altitude for energy, I assume, but he's not getting super fast. It looks like he's flanking off to the right. He's going Mach 1.1 there. The 18s have picked up a lot of speed. They're now going about Mach 0.9, a little over Mach 0.9. Status 32, almost Mach 1. F-18 Ragnar back here at Mach 1. And let's see, have Stormo picked up the pace here? Yes, the flankers are now in burner, and they are supersonic. And the Hornets on, actually, wait. Yeah, the Hornets back here gaining speed. This Mirage is still cruising slow. He's real slow. So, flankers are looking to take a little bit of a berth over towards the northeast. Trenchfoot looks like he might be turning to meet them. Something like that. Oh, it just looks like, actually, the 16s might be going for some sort of, like, flank maneuver. It's probably going to be a little harder because, you know, there is data link in this tournament, so it's a lot easier to spot these guys coming in. They are really high. They're decently fast. They're supersonic, so they'll be going fast. NZA guys in the Hornets are also supersonic again, 31,000 feet, and they're just kind of going straight through here. So bit of a 3-group wall with a heavy center, and then all of Stormo have turned direct east. And if Trenchfoot's not careful and these guys in the center aren't careful, like, Trenchfoot's just going to get clobbered here. And then it's looking to be like Status is going to be out of this fight for a while, because he's 16 miles in separation, and he's only got AIM-9Ms in that F-16. So looks like it might be a rough one here for NZA in this first brawl. Looks like the 18s from 36th are turning into engage. They are at 19 miles. This is about when first pass missiles would be coming off. SE-27s are just barreling straight towards trench feed. Status 32 is finally turning back in. And Mirage 2000 is going to be backing up the F-18s, perhaps. They are getting real close. Okay, first AIM-7P out, 12 miles from Ghost. Good altitude, good energy. Another AIM-7P out from Mav. Over here, retaliatory AIM-7 from Enforcer. AIM-7 from Engines out on Falcon. Falcon with an R-27R at 7 miles. That R is going to be very deadly. But it looks like he might have targeted the wrong guy. It looks like he targeted Enforcer when he should have been targeting Engines. Engines is targeting Falcon, though, unsupported there. Let's see. Drigo with an R-27R. That's not going to hit trench. AIM-7P unsupported from on Enforcer. This AIM-7P unsupported there. Falcon being run down. If Drigo can go ahead and spot Engines here, you can probably take him out. He's at 19,000 feet here. Drigo's still at 30,000. This is a really good shot. Yep, R-27R out there and an R-27T from Drigo out on Engines. Super 530D out here from Wexo. Not sure onto who. Looks like Engines might be turning cold just in time, but Ghost gonna sneak up on Enforcer probably. Status 32 with the long bomb AIM-9. Not on a target. Mav probably gonna be here to pick this up. We got an AIM-9 out on Enforcer. That's probably gonna hit. Ooh, no, it just barely misses because of energy. AIM-9 out. Sneaky AIM-9 onto Mav. Mav goes down doing sneaky AIM-9 there. And now Drigo and Falcon are both pushing on Engines. Engines with his... getting an R-27R out on him, and he dies. There we go. Now we got Enforcer in a pickle situation here between Ghost and Wexo. Wexo dragging, doing a nice little arc to the right for Ghost to try and close the distance. Sneaky R-27T out on trench feed. Is trench feed flaring? He is flaring. He sees it coming. Probably not enough flares. Does not look like enough flares to actually spoof that missile. AIM-9M out on the Mirage. Is he flaring? He is not flaring. He's going to eat this. There he goes. Down. AIM-7P out, though, on Enforcer here from Ghost. And he is down from that one as well. So now we have 336 guys versus 3 NZA guys. Drigo coming in on status over here, running him down. Now deciding to split off, reef target somebody, or just simply turn cold. Falcon here with a very long R-27R from low altitude, probably just to scare off Ragnar. Let's look at the missile states here. Drigo he's down to R-73s only. He's about to merge with Trench over here. Trench has, he's a F-16. He's only got that. Falcon over here, he still has 2 Rs, 2 Ts, and all of his 73s. Double tap R-73 out here onto Trench. Whoops. And Trench foot goes down. We got Ghost and Ragnar possibly merging. Wow, Ghost still has his wing tanks on. Out of Sparrows, though. AIM-9M on Drigo. He might die here. Unless no, AIM-9M ran out of... Ooh, he actually took the AIM-9M from a head-on shot from Status. Status still has his wing tanks on. Falcon turning in. Fox 1 out from Falcon. Up, low to high, close in. Fox 2 again to follow that up, and he's dead right over there. Now we have Ragnar being run down by... Or Ragnar running down Ghost. We got an AIM-7P out on him. That looks like it's not going to track. That AIM-7... Ooh, actually, whoa! Okay, it did hit him. That was a really wide off shot, but now it's a 1v1, down to a 1v1. Falcon in his flanker with an R, a T, 3 73s versus Ragnar with just heaters, but he does have 5 of them. We got a T out, looks like. No flares, no flares. Flares there, and he gets taken out. There we go. Good. That was a really close match right there, actually. That was really close. I think those flankers really saved it, though, because they just brought so many more Fox 1s than NZA was willing to carry. I think NZA had, what, 3... they had 3 Hornets with 2 Sparrows each, so that's 6 Sparrows. The 2 flankers carry 8, like, combined, you know, up to 12 combined. So they just, like, I mean, I think they just won out straight up from there. So... You really got to ask what Trench Feet strat was there. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I really don't know what was going on there. The F-16s. I think what the F-16s were doing was okay. They were going out to try and flank because you really can't go head on with AIM-9s against aware targets, especially at range. Like, it's not a BVR missile, right? But like, you know, using it to come in and swoop to try and get some cleanup kills, I think that's a big deal. That F-16 was an off-meta pick for this competition. I wanted to see them do well. Yeah, I think the F-16 can do very well because, you know, it has access to AIM-9Ms. It's, you know, that's a very sneaky heater, no smoke, very good tracking, very fast if you give it good parameters. So you can actually get people head-on at pretty good distances. And with the F-16's ability to TWS and RWS, or SAM lock them, and then, you know, SAM lock and fire AIM-9s, very, very powerful. And then you can even go radar off with the F-16, just passive track using data link and using the whatchamacallit, the enable switch or whatever that lets you lock the seeker head to your HMD. Very powerful. Probably, like, in the hands of a really skilled person, easily like insane. Just you would just destroy you know, less aware people. It'd be insane. Just surprised you take the F-16 and take low sparrow loads in the 18. Because you're carrying 9Ms, man, you can carry more AIM-7s than ours. I know, that's what I'm interested with. Like, they only decided to take 2 sparrows. I guess they were hoping that they'd get all their, like, maybe take first pass shots with the sparrows, break up the guys, and then get all the kills with the AIM-9s. But, like, the AIM-9 is a very short-range missile, and these fights get down to the deck, so at the very least you'd want more sparrows so that you can continue to force people defensive and also, you know, possibly kill running bandits, because the AIM-9 is not going to hit anybody on the deck outside of like a mile and a half. You know, the Sparrow has the chance to hit somebody at up to 3 or so miles, depending on your energy and altitude from your launch. But yeah, let's go ahead and we will cut to the intermission. We'll watch the winner of the match land. So. But let's get to the Tacview so we can take a nice closer look, make sure we caught all that action. Because I think there was a little bit in the middle there where I might have missed, but I have no idea. So I will be right back. Let's cut to the intermission. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry. I was muted that whole time. Shoot. That was a big whoopsie. Either okay, I'll redo it. Don't worry, I'll cut this out of the VOD when I upload it. Anyways, so what we have here, we have a really wide flank from the F-16s over here, which honestly would have been good had 36th bit off on them to try and, you know, force 1v1s, but they decided to just simply ignore it, and they set up their own little wide flank over here on the F-18s. But unfortunately for 36th, they were too scared. They were simply way too scared of this Fox 1 engagement. They were the one, like, they fired missiles about the same time, and I think, yeah, so they fired missiles about the same time, but they decided to not hold these locks. I mean, if you just look at this AIM-7 right here from Mav, like, this would have killed Enforcer. Enforcer's just absolutely not respecting the AIM-7. He's staying high, not even that fast. You know, the Sparrow would have just killed him had 36 held onto the lock, but they unfortunately did it, and unfortunately for Enforcer, they didn't. Falcon over here had an unfortunate miss sort. Went after Enforcer over here and Fox on him, while Engines was nose hot. Thankfully, he had enough situational awareness to know that he was probably going to die, so he defended, notched that AIM-7, flared that AIM-9. Second AIM-9 out, but he turns cold, and the AIM-9 runs out of energy. Follow up AIM-9 over here to try and get him, but, you know, AIM-9s are just not going to run down a guy. They're just not the missile you use to run somebody down. Over here, I honestly think had Engines should have actually fired a follow-up Sparrow instead while Falcons was cold, because he probably could have gotten it there, because the Sparrow does have more legs than the AIM-9. Drago over here doing great teamwork with Falcon, coming in and warding off Engines, firing an R and a T at the same time. So getting him to turn cold, and now it's Falcon and Drago coming in on Engines here, and they get Engines just easy, clean pickup right there. Just really, really nice pickup. And if we look at Mav over here, Mav is unengaged now, so he just got engaged, defended, now is unengaged, and is recommitting. Status picks him up, probably on data link, locks him up in SAM, STT mode probably, and just gives him an AIM-9 high to low, Mach 1.5 at like 6 miles. And Mav is just not paying enough attention. He's clearly looking at him. He just did not spot that AIM-9 come off the rail. So, not good on him. So he just gets taken out by that Sidewinder. Very good kill there from Status. And then we move on to Enforcer just pressing like a madman onto Wexo and Ghost here. Just sandwiching him here, so getting a little bit of a pickle. Wexo does not, he unfortunately does not flare. He's dumping chaff, but he's not dumping any flares, so he gets taken out by Enforcer there pretty handily. And then over here we got Ghost with the Sparrow. Sparrow shot, good choice of a missile to shoot, kills Enforcer. And now we have a 3v3 situation here. We got Ghost way up here, Falcon way up here, Drigo over here attacking Status. He's got an R and an R73 out over here at 4 miles. So from here, let's do a little bit of an analysis as to how this probably should have turned out or could have turned out. We'll go from blue side's perspective first. So from here, Drigo's in a good position. He's 4 miles away from Status, and he's pretty high. Status is 22,000 feet. He's very close. Whoa. He's very close. Oh my god. Yeah, he's very close over here. And so he can easily just press into Status and kill him, and especially with the R27Rs, the speed of the flanker, R27Ts even, you know, he could just easily push in and kill Status here. There'd be really no issue. Ghost here would need to recommit as quickly as possible and try to engage Ragnar. Probably if he had another Sparrow on him, probably just lock up Spike Ragnar and get him to ignore Drigo, because if you see here, Drigo is really close to the other two NZA guys. While the 36 guys are kind of far behind. So I think Ghost needed to definitely just break in as quickly as possible, try to gain a little bit of altitude, acquire Ragnar, and kill him. Falcon, on the other hand, he just comes in and he's basically just going to assist Drigo and probably most likely go after Trench over here, because I think that was his initial target, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been Drigo's initial target. And then just, you know, keep him pressed off, because there's really nothing an F-16 can do against a flanker that still has Fox 1s on the jet. Like, it's just, you know, it's just no contest. The F-16 does not have anything to really fight that, unless the flanker is just not paying attention, and then he gets, you know, killed by a random AIM-9. So I really think in this position, with the aircraft composition, that it was very easily 36's match, because they had 2 flankers versus 2 F-16s, and then each side had a Hornet. So very clearly should have gone to the flankers, and it did ultimately. But yeah. And then I think for Stormo, or for NZA over here, honestly, the best thing that could have happened here was Ragnar. First of all, Status is being engaged, so he just needs to break cold. Notice that he's got Trenchfoot over here. Probably try to drag him towards Trench, as he's the furthest one away, and Ragnar, so you can get a sandwich going on Drigo, so both Ragnar and Trench can just come in from 2 sides and kill him, while Status just defends cold, you know, getting, like, just, like, Drigo's screwed here if NZA are able to, like, really assess that situation and pick up on that mistake there. And then from there, it's just, you know, Status recommits, and then Trench can go, and then it's a 3-on-2, right? So then now they can pick, because if you see, these guys are real far apart, so they can actually choose who they want to go after. And in this case, I would probably pick the flanker. I'd probably pick the flanker because he's a bigger threat, so you'd want to get rid of him as quickly as possible and then immediately transition over to Ghost. And you could even do that with just having the 2 F-16s go after the 27, right? You know, doing some Dragon Bag stuff while the other Hornet goes and tries to annoy and harass their Hornet. You know, I think I think NZA could have very easily pulled this off. They have a much better setup for the win, but they don't have a good aircraft composition. If they had triple Hornets here with good Sparrow counts, Eagles, flankers, I really think they would have just crushed 36th here, because they just have a better setup. But 36 has a better aircraft composition, and NZA were just not able to capitalize. So what happened to the Mirage 2000? No, I think he fired 1 missile and then died. Let's see. So turns in, he fires off 1 530, and then starts getting run down by F-18 and gets killed by an AIM-9. So he did basically nothing this game. But continuing on from this, so Drigo over here, he foxes, status is defensive very aggressively, and then Drigo decides to just break off. Falcon over here fires an R at, I assume, the dead corpse of this F-18 over here, Enforcer. Drigo looks like he's kind of blind. So now, but he at least picks up, he does a good job, he picks up Trench Feet, and Trench Feet is just not, he does not know what's going on here. He's completely clueless at this moment in time, it seems, as he's just flying in a straight line, and then he gets locked up by the flanker, reacts, but it's too late. He gets double R73'd and shot. Drigo here merges, or about to merge with status. Let me click on you. There you go. About to merge with status. Status, you know, he fires this sneaky aim 9 here. This is a really aggressive aim 9. I probably would have held the shot a little longer, because I mean, if you see that, that's already subsonic boom right there, so it's never going to hit him. But then he at least follows it up with a second aim 9, noticing that Drigo's turning hot, and he gets the kill there. But now for them, it's like a really mixed bag. This fight like just kept swapping back and forth. Like, Drigo made a huge mistake by not just capitalizing on status here. He did at least make up for it by killing Trench, but then the 36 guys just took way too long, and he recommitted into status instead of turning. He really, Drigo here, as soon as he got this kill, he really should have just broke away the other way, because he was here, he knew status was here, he went to the, he put status on his right, so he should have known, okay, I've got a guy to my right, let me break off, because I have no idea where he is anymore now that I let go of him. And so he could have just come, you know, and replaced himself with his teammates over here. So he definitely got himself killed there by just immediately recommitting into a bandit that he did not have full situational awareness of. Ghost here definitely, I mean, he's just sitting low. Again, big thing, people like to just hug the deck when the fighting breaks out. He did a good job climbing up a little bit, but he totally missed Ragnar over here, who's really hugging those hills. Probably disappeared on data link somewhere around here. Yeah, definitely kind of notching the AWACS out there. So was able to sneak up on Ghost here. And let's see, so yeah, kill, and then Falcon able to pick up the pieces there. Fox 1 onto status. Status unable to defend that. Very easy kill from Falcon there. Ghost here gets shot at by an aim 7, and that aim 7 does actually, looks like it might be a desync type of deal here, but aim 7 does actually track and is able to hit Ghost there, but a little bit of desync. But you know, Ghost just, I mean, he unfortunately could not find Ragnar, and Ragnar was able to sneak up on him and get a really nice Sparrow shot, which killed him. And then now, I mean, from here it's just a 1v1, and it's whoever can pick up whoever first and fire a Fox 1. And in this case, it was Falcon here, but I think he might have run out of Fox 1s at this point, so he fires an R27T out and kills Ragnar. Very good. Ragnar not being aware enough and does not flare nearly in time and gets taken out. He would have died to this follow-up R27R either way, but he does at least try to get an aim 9 off, but unfortunately does not uncage it, and so it just comes off the rail stupid. So, but really good pickup, and very close match. Very, very close fight between 36 and NZA. So very, very interesting there. And Falcon will be taking home the win there for round 1 of NZA versus 36th. So let's go ahead and fix up. What am I doing? There we go. Let's go ahead and fix the score here and give Stormo their first point there. And let's go ahead and cut to the intermission, and I'll be back with the second round, so stick around. Alrighty. We are back, and hopefully I am actually unmuted now. So, teams have swapped sides, and we got 36 now at Sochi, and they look like they're going to be taking off with their same setup here. Let's see if they're taking... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Stormo is not kidding around now. They are taking 6 Sparrows on their Hornets. They are serious. And let's look at the flankers. Same deal. Why would you take anything else? Really? I mean you can. Wexo with no 530s. Very interesting. Bold strategy with Cotton. Let's see how it works out. And up here on the NZA side, let's see if they've made any armament changes. Ooh. Enforcer, same deal, centerline tank. Also, notice, I guess you can't put the double rack of Sidewinders on the inner pylons. Engines, again, same loadout, twin tanks. Enforcer, you know, same loadout, single tank, centerline. Ragnar, same loadout, triple tanks. Again, very, I'm really confused. Like, I don't know. A lot of very asymmetric loadouts from the NZA side, besides like the actual number of missiles. F-16s though, rocking triple tanks, Sidewinders as usual. And hopefully, I hope Wexo over here realizes that he does not have any 530s, or somebody on his team tells him that he doesn't have 530s, because that's unless that was his plan, I really don't know what he's looking to do there. Is he pulling off to the side here to fix that? No, he's just making a wide berth on his turn. There we go. Very, very interested to see how well 36 does now that they've given up their Sidewinders for some significantly more reliable Sparrows. NZA with the Relish camo. I don't know what the issue is with their camos. I might have put it in the wrong folder. I put them in my saved games folder, but they're not working for some reason. Maybe they have their skin. I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I messed up the install. I don't know. We'll be taking off with Stormo, though, on this one, since they are red side. Let's get some cinematic camera work going here. Boom. God, dude, look at those flankers just absolutely mog the smaller fighters with how big they are. It's hilarious. I love it. Looks like they're rolling before the flankers have already set up. It's all good. Flankers are streaming by. I know, I'm getting real lucky with the cinematic shots and the timing of the music. It's very nice. Alrighty. 36 now coming out from Sochi, from the south, into the bullseye. NZA this time coming out of Krasnodar from the north. And looks like the Hornets are all sticking together over here, as per usual. And the 16s back here. And they are cruising in mill power here. I mean, trench feet is having a burn. Hornets are in burner. Again, very asymmetric with the loadouts here. We got one Hornet with triple tanks, one Hornet with double tanks, and one Hornet with a single tank. The only thing that could make this better is if the dude with the double tank loadout was doing a double ugly. I think that would round it out pretty well. So. All right, so maybe I'm not really sure what I could probably see from this. I hope they would learn from their mistakes. Maybe Trench Feed is going to have a better game plan this time around instead of kind of like just being a wild weasel against the flankers and then dying. The 18s in the center did a pretty good job from NZA. The flankers, I think, are really what stole the show for 36. That everyone else, I think, needs to do something else. I'm really interested to see how this Mirage 2000 works out, seeing that seeing as he does not have any Super 530Ds on his jet, he just has Magic 2s. You know, very interested to see what he does because, you know, I mean, look at him. What's he gonna do? He's got 2 heaters. He might as well have flown the Mirage 1 or Mirage F1. Very interested to see what happens here. Got the flankers over here flying in a very beautiful formation. Look at that. That's some good stuff right there. Flight lead's a little bit wobbly. Gorgeous. I didn't know we were watching Keop. Good stuff, good stuff. Let me make sure that I have zoomed out all the way from these guys so that when I do an action cam shot. I know, thumbnail material. I usually like to do action shots for the thumbnails here. So maybe we'll get a nice little merge action going. Got the Hornets cruising. We'll bring up that again. Boom, there we go. Hornets going lagging behind. The flankers over here, very shallow climb. They're only climbing at about 5 to 10 degrees nose up. Cruising in mill power though, so not looking to see very much from them. NZA this time around coming in a much more of a ladder formation. Got a 2-1-2 ladder here coming around. They are very high and they are supersonic, or at least some of them are. We got Ragnar here with a supersonic Hornet at 35,000 feet. Very good first pass potential from the F-18s on the NZA side. F-16s cruising up at 41,000 feet. They're very high. They're in burner, and they're trying, but they're still subsonic. Flanker's still climbing, but they are supersonic. They've started their burners. How close are they? 24 miles to bullseye, so they are very swell and comfy in the bubble. Other guys back here are they're climbing, about to hit 30,000 feet. Still kind of slow though. Mach only 0.7-ish to 0.8. And NZA are definitely going to have superiority in the actual bubble and how much they own. 30 miles between the two. Going to be interesting to see what happens. We got Drygo breaking off into formation there. They're still going burner. Aim 7P out already from Ragnar, 21 miles. Very good first pass, possible shot from over 33,000 feet, going Mach 1.2, 1.1. Out on, looks like Drigo, so Falcon is untargeted. He's able to just press in there. Super high off bore sight to R27R from Drigo. Don't even know on who. Probably, I don't even know. Probably on Ragnar, maybe to try and like scare him or something. Is Drigo diving? Drigo is dropping altitude, still Mach 1.1. Aim 7P out from Enforcer. R27T sneaky out onto Enforcer from Falcon, so that might get him. He's not flaring, so it just might get him. It just might get him. That Aim 7P. Falcon breaking off as he should. He's taking a nice skate shot here on Enforcer. The rest of the 36 guys are kind of laying in wait. Drigo able to recommit with an R27R. R27T out. Enforcer still not flaring. Oh, this T is actually going after engines in the back, perhaps. He's not flaring either. This looks like a kill right here. Ooh. First pass R27T kill from 36 on the NZA guys. R27R and 27T out from Drigo are not going to matter at all. AIM-7P out. Don't know if that was from Enforcer, but it was out from maybe from the guy who just died. Now the rest of the 36 are crashing in. We got the NZA guys way back, over 10 miles behind Enforcer, and Enforcer just does not care about the fact that he's running into 4 of the 36 guys. This is going to be a rough one. AIM-9M out here, that's still going pretty fast on the Mav in his Hornet, so might actually hit him if he's not paying attention. He's not flaring. AIM-9M out here on Ghost. Is this going to be a double kill? Oh my God! Holy crap! They really died to that. Holy cow. Enforcer not giving a single shit about running into 4 people, double taps AIM-9s and gets a double kill there, and he's now retreating back into the fight. Drigo over here 1v1ing Ragnar. So it is now 4 NZA to 3 36. We got Wexo here with his Mirage still. I don't know what he's doing. Falcon unable to pick up Enforcer down here, so he's just going to let him get on his 6. Trench with a very high off-bore sight AIM-9M. Probably not going to kill anybody there. Drigo unsupporting his missiles on Ragnar, turning cold. Status is going to run him down. Wexo needs to really pick up somebody to shoot at. Falcon needs to pick up Status. He needs to pick him up real quick and give him a shot, because he's got to help Drigo here. Come on, you can do it. Nope, we got to merge. Got to merge here. Don't know what's happening. Status, I think no, I have no clue what's going on. Drigo, I really have no clue what's going on anymore. I'm just lost, but it is now 3v3, so I think Drigo just killed somebody, and it's 2-on-1 merge. Falcon here on Ragnar. R27R out on Ragnar. He's dead. He's done. Probably crashed into the ground trying to defend that R because it looks like he died before the missile hit him, but I don't know. Falcon now recommitting. Drigo and Trench in a 1v1. Is Drigo flaring? He is. He's popping flares like crazy. And they work. R27R out. Trenchfoot takes him down. He's done. Now it's a 3-on-1. Status all by himself. NZA looking really good at the start there with that double kill. They lost one guy in a first pass to an R27T, and then were able to just get a double kill with AIM-9Ms. Magic missile out on Status. No flares. He's dead. And that's it. That's all she wrote for NZA. And we are left with 2 flankers, 2 Mirage. That was crazy. That round was actually ridiculous. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck actually happened there, dude? Like, you had a flanker take a very aggressive skate shot with an R27T onto the trailing Hornet in the lead group. So, smart decision. Very smart decision if NZA are not paying attention, and they didn't seem like they were. The flanker missiles are extremely smoky, so you'd be able to see them come off the rail, and if you see one come off the rail and no one's like, hey, I have a missile out on me, then you're probably like, oh, I should flare, right? You should probably flare that. So they were just not paying enough attention, and he got smoked by that. But then who is it? Enforcer just balls out, dude. That guy, holy crap, man. Like, he gave 0 shits. He pushed straight into a glob of 436 guys, double tapped AIM-9Ms, killed 2 of them, and then was able to just run away and just like completely evened out the fight there. That was ridiculous. That was insane. That was very, very good. Very ballsy from Enforcer, and very lucky. 36 unfortunately not paying enough attention. They just were not able to get him. But 36 ultimately brought it back and just cleaned up house on NZA. I mean, pretty dominant showing here, only losing 2 guys. The 2 guys they lost to admittedly very easy to defeat shots. But, they just got unlucky. They weren't paying enough attention. Enforcer really capitalized on that and just absolutely destroyed them. Just insane stuff. And we will now watch as 36 take their victory stroll back to the airbase. Lovely. Let's see what Falcon has left on his jet. Oh, he was Dude, this guy could have fought the rest of World War III. My God, look at him. He's still got 3 Rs, 473s. Wexo fired 1 magic. He fired 1 magic to get 1 kill, and it was the final kill. He is... I mean, I don't know. I think that was a good choice. Maybe taking no 530Ds makes you think a little bit smarter about your shots, and so he took the good shot, the game-winning shot of that match. And Drigo just fired everything. He fired everything except 2 R73s. Very, very nice. And they are now coming back to Sochi. So we're going to be looking at them. See what they're going to do for the landing. Ugh. And there we have it. Victory secured by 36th Stormo. Nice 2-0 victory against NZA there. And congratulations. Congratulations. Got the Mirage coming in as well. A little bit of a different showcase of the Mirage landing. Nice little flare there. And touchdown. Got that arrow break going. Very smooth, very smooth. Alrighty, alrighty. And that is the 2-0 win from 36th Stormo. And yeah, let's go ahead and pull up the Tacview there. I will be right back. We're going to cut to the intermission. I'll be back with the Tacview so we can look over that match, make sure I didn't miss anything. And yeah, so be right back. Alrighty, I think we're good to go. I think I'm actually coming through. I remembered to unmute myself for the start of this, so we don't have to backtrack or anything like that. Alright, so, I mean, good first pass. I mean, Ragnar taking a good, I mean, he's got altitude, he's got decent speed for a shot. Looks like he took that out on Drigo, or Drigo. I don't know. It's Italian. don't speak Italian. This right here, though, this is the money shot. This was the trailing dude. R27T from 19 miles out on the trailing F18 over here, engines, and he just did not see it coming. Just was not paying any attention. This to R27T, I don't even think the seeker head can actually. I don't even think you get launch authority on this thing. So there was a high chance this R27T could have just come off completely stupid, but luckily for Falcon, it aimed true and hit his target, because Engines was just not looking out. Easily could have been defeated had he just seen the smoke trail and flared a little bit, but he just let that one get to him, and he got owned by it. Like, sheesh. And then the flankers, very good teamwork here. They're turning cold. They're just like, yep, no more, and I'm going to turn back towards my team. And hopefully, you know, the rest of them have good situational awareness, and they would see Enforcer. And here, honestly, at this point, I'd be like, okay, Fox 1, you know, get him, just kill, because he's all by himself. What is he going to do, you know? What can he really do against all of this? But he held his Fox 1 for a long time, and he was able to just pop off 3 AIM-9s, turn cold, and just completely unaware, blissfully unaware here, just not respecting the F-18 whatsoever, and they got killed. I mean, what really can you say? R27T out here from Falcon, thinking he can do the same thing twice, but they were ready for it at least. They were definitely ready for it for the defense. So he broke off, was able to beam this R27. That just was not going to be a factor there. Drigo over here fighting Ragnar. I mean, he got the tee off here at 8 miles. I mean, he's on the deck, so like, yeah, you could just probably beam this AIM-7 and win. But he decided to break off, let him recommit, and then now it's just like, this is just a cluster down here. Let's see who dies next. So Trench fires off an AIM-9 and then defends really aggressively. No, not really warranted. Maybe he saw the Mirage 2000 on the data link and was like, oh shoot, I gotta watch out for this guy. He might lock me up. But you know, he's untargeted here, so he just foxes and then breaks off, separating himself from the rest of the fight. Enforcer running down Falcon, but Drigo, they're running. This is beautiful. This situation right here. This is a beautiful situation right here. You got Drigo and Falcon, and they're coming in towards each other very nicely to help and assist each other. And then you can just have Falcon over here, boom, just instantly lock up, kill status. Drigo look past him, lock up Enforcer and kill him. That's just beautiful, beautiful setup there to just destroy NZA here. Just really, really good setup there. And I mean, status, I mean, the unfortunate part from here is that, you know, status is in a F-16, and NZA have decided to barely take any Sparrows, so, you know, they're really locked down there. And then obviously you got Wexo over here. He's just way over here minding his own business, but you get a merge here. Drigo on the ball, just so beautifully on the ball, gets that kill on Enforcer with an R73. Status merging behind him, but Wexo over here, kind of a mix-up, but Drigo and Status merge, and Drigo definitely knows that he did merge, so he's got visual. Status is blind. Trench over here with the AIM-9 out on Drigo, but Drigo aware. This Drigo over here, MVP. Like, he's just on the ball in this round. I mean, you know, picks up the guy right here chasing his friend down, kills him, merges. Where am I looking at? What am I looking at? What? Yeah, so yeah, merges with Status up top here. I think he knows he's on the data link, but he's directly above him, so he picks up Trench, sees that Trench probably would have fired an AIM-9. He's very close range, spams flares, gets off his own R27R, which Trench is not going to be able to defeat, and he gets that kill nice and clean. Very, very good there. And then up here, I mean, you got Ragnar and an F-18, 1v1ing Falcon here. And Falcon is able to just, he acquires first. He rips off a missile first. He gets that R off first. That's going to send Ragnar into a panic, getting that RWR warning, and he just gets owned. Like, that's hard to defeat there. That's, you know, 3 mile high to low shot from an R27R on your 18. I mean, really all you can do is like paddle switch, try to force yourself into a notch, spam chaff maybe to defeat that. And then Status is just left all by himself. And now that his friends are dead and he's scared and he's probably locked up by this Mirage, which he definitely was, the Mirage just runs him down. Fox 2 splashes. Done. Done deal. He's dead. Game over. Clean win from 36th. I mean, they obviously lost 2 guys pretty embarrassingly to Enforcer rocking his Chad Hornet, but 36 were able to just come back so easily and beat them. Falcon and Drago here, these guys, I think these guys are a freaking phenomenal pair of SE27s, honestly. Pat on the back for them. They're really, really good. I actually really enjoyed watching these guys work their stuff. Really good teamwork, really good communication, good setups, everything like that. Beautiful. So, yeah. But, yeah. That's it for this match. That was 36th Stormo versus NZA. NZA have been booted down to the losers bracket. 36th are in the winners bracket. 36 are set to be matched up against GRC. That match already happened. I will also be streaming that match this week. I think it'll be the next match I stream. Probably stream it tomorrow about the same time. So look forward to that, GRC versus 36 tomorrow. And then I'll be streaming NZA versus 406 and Toro versus 343 probably on the weekend as well. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you want to watch these videos, I will be uploading them to my YouTube channel sometime within the week or by next week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for all that other stuff. Follow the Twitch channel and all that. And stay up to date on the House of SARH Discord. Yeah, so thank you guys. Real quick, we gotta go to my end screen. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have a nice day.